In today's tutorial, we will use the Maths Quiz View model within the content view and complete the GUI functionality. The first thing we need to do is to create a new instance of the Maths Quiz View model within our content view. After lines 10, just enter the following: @state object private var view model equals math quiz view model. Let button color equals red, green, blue, orange. So the button colors are the options that the user can select. That should be a comma there. So stop blue. That should be a full stop there. Show face equals false. The purpose of the show face variable will enable the application to show the face when the player gets the question right. A smiley face will be shown. The next thing we need to do is to delete the V stack between lines 17 and 22, and then add a group. The purpose of the group is to enable us to add many elements within our V stack, which we will now implement. Text math quiz font custom, the name of the font, size 40, font weight bold, foreground color purple, dot padding if view model dot answer question. So if the answer is right for that question, then display the smile image. So now we need to import the smile image into the assets folder. I have my smile image on my desktop, so I'll just drag it to the assets folder, which is here. And here's the smile image, which is here. I'll just drag it and drop it. And remember to name it smile. So the next thing we need to do is only show or hide our smile image depending on the answer, if the answer is correct for the question. So we need to call our extension method, which is dot is hidden, view model dot answer, remove, not view model dot answer correct. And what that does, it will hide the image if the view model dot answer is false. So if the answer that the user provided, if it's incorrect, then it will be hidden. Dot on appear, so for the image to be hidden, we need to do this within our thread, which is dispatch queue main async. But we need this thread to be executed 3 seconds later. So what that will do, it will set the view model dot answer correct to false after 3 seconds. View model dot answer correct is equal to false. Because before the correct answer was true and answer correct had the value true in it. So on this line it waits for 3 seconds, and then after the 3rd second it will assign it to false again, so that the image smile is invisible, so the smile will not be displayable on the screen. Next thing we need to do after line 35, I think there's a bracket missing. Let's add a bracket here. Let me just compile it. After line 34, that is now, type in the following text. Score. View model dot score. That will display the score. Font dot headline dot padding. And then the next thing we need to check is if the quiz is completed or not. If not, view model quiz complete. So if there's still questions to go in the quiz, if view model dot current question index is less than view model question dot count, so that checks to see if there's any more questions to display. If there is, then get the current question. Let current question equals view model dot questions open bracket view model current index. So it gets the next question from the array using the current index, and then it displays that question by using the view model dot current index plus 1 what is current question dot number 1 current question dot operator symbol. So that might be what is 1, and the operator symbol could be plus, like what is 1 plus 2. Current question number 2. Then we have a question mark there. And I think there should be closing bracket there. No, that's incorrect. I think I missed out a comma somewhere. Current question dot number 1 current question dot operator symbol I can't see the error, so I'll just type that part out again. What is current question dot operator symbol? Current question dot number 2 question mark comma we're still the same thing. I had to restart Xcode. It seems to be correct now. So this is the next question part. So it will be like, what is 1 plus 2? So plus is like the operator symbol, or it might be multiplication, or division, or percentage. And the value there could be 2, or any number. And then now the next thing we need to do is to give the user the option to select which answer they think is correct for their question. So we need to create another VStack for each current question options ID cell option in and the next thing we need to do is to add our button action. View model dot check answer option. The text for our button will be option. As you can see, it's going through a loop for each of the 4 options. Dot font, dot title, dot foreground color, white, frame width 200, height 50, background, bottom colors, got random element, got corner radius, it's 10. Dot padding, that should be after line 63. Dot padding, dot vertical 5. So each button will have a spacing of 5 pixels between each one. And then We also need a progress view or progress bar. Double view model. Current question index +1. Total double view model question count. And then we need to add some padding, vertical 10, spacer, else we just display a text element that is quiz complete. Font, heading, headline, padding. We also need another button to enable the user to restart the quiz. So we implement that button after line 79. If ViewModel.quiz quiz complete button action ViewModel restart quiz, and then we need to add our caption for the restart quiz button, which is restart quiz font title foreground color white padding background blue corner radius. Ten. After line 92, we need to create our stepper. The purpose of the stepper is to enable us to specify the amount of questions that we want to be within the quiz. If not view model quiz complete stepper value view model number of questions in 1 to 20. depths of 1. Text, number of questions. View model, number of questions. Got padding, dot on change, view model, number of questions. Let's go inside our closure. View model, we start quiz. And then the final thing we need is dot on a pair, which calls view model to restart the quiz. So as soon as the view appears, the quiz will start. Now let's try and run it to see if it works or not. Just compiling at the moment. It's compiled. So the question is, what is 1 plus 7? 1 add 7 is 8. So if I click on 8, we should see the score incremented by 1 and a smiley face for about 3 seconds. As you can see, the answer is correct, and the next question is, what is 5 take away 7 minus 2 is the answer. As you can see, the score has been incremented by another 1, so the score is now 2. So the next question is, what is 4 minus 1? I'll just get it incorrect to show you that it works correctly. I'll just say 13. As you can see, the smiley face doesn't appear. What is 10 divided by 2? 5. And we can increase or reduce the number of questions by clicking on the minus or the plus sign here of the stepper. See, if I reduce it, then there's only like 4. There's only 1 question in this quiz. If I reduce it to 1, but I can increase it to like 20 if I want to, or more. To increase it to more than 20, just change the code here. Thank you for joining us. If you found this tutorial helpful, please comment, like and subscribe. See you next week.